name is Crystal and welcome to my YouTube channel. Alexa, what's the time please?
It's 7:56 a.m.
Alexa, what's the date today?
It's Wednesday the 4th of May.
And Alexa, the weather in Rochester. Alexa, the weather.
In Rochester, it's 10 degrees Celsius with mostly cloudy skies. Today, you can expect showers, with a high of 16 degrees and a low of 7 degrees.
So it indeed has been raining here in Rochester. On the ground it's damp and it's not cold though. I feel extremely warm in this flat. I don't feel cold at all. I put the heating on first thing in the morning just to get, because I sleep with the windows open and it does get a tiny bit nippy first thing in the morning, so I put the heating on for about an hour and that should do the whole day really, and I turn it off. I had, when I was round my mum's, I had a phone call from British Gas while me, Crystal, was sat on my mother's toilet. And I obviously couldn't get off the toilet to answer the phone call to British Gas. So I missed the call from British Gas, and they are obviously now going to probably put it over to a credit reference agency, because I can't afford my gas and electric bill at the moment, and basically every time I ring them something happens, or they ring me back when I'm engaged somewhere else. They sent me a message after the phone call saying that I need to sort this out, otherwise my credit rating will be affected. Well, it is anyway, so that doesn't matter. I'm used to people threatening me with things and nothing comes to it. This has been going on for years. I don't like quarterly gas bills. I like to pay on a pay-as-you-go meter. I'm not used to all this high bills. I normally pay as I go. But the meter is in a communal box downstairs with about 15 other gas and electric meters. So I don't think they might be able to make it a pay-as-you-go meter. I'll have to ask them. But I don't like all this, you know. When you pay as you go, you know exactly what electric you're using. When it's just left, I mean, you don't know what electric you're using either. Because who keeps going downstairs to check their gas and electric meter? Right. So I've got up this morning. Obviously, you know, I mean, I don't mind because I have to go to bed when upstairs goes to bed, and I have to get up when they get up, so that I get some sort of sleep. So you can hear someone, I mean, you can walk without flinging your feet hard on the ceiling. So obviously I can hear thumps across my bedroom, right across my bed. So he's walking like he's got lead boots on, basically. So at 6 o'clock, well, if they can't go to sleep and they're walking around at 2 and 3 in the morning, I don't sleep either. It sounds like someone is wearing lead boots. So 6 o'clock, up you get, or you just lie there in bed wide awake. So I've got up, made my coffee, fed my cat, emptied the cat litter trays, and I'm going to get ready to take Max out for a walk. I've had Facebook messages. I shut my phone off now during the night because people are now ringing WhatsApp, which makes a hell of a lot of noise, between 2 and 5 in the morning. So I switched the phone off, turned the phone on to find that several people have been texting about 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, when obviously people should be going to still asleep. So someone is trying to now wake me up when I didn't get any sleep yesterday. I was a bit ropey and irritated with my mum because yesterday night I hadn't had any sleep. No, the night before yesterday I hadn't had any sleep, and as you well know, when you don't get sleep you feel irritable. So I was a bit irritable miserable with my mum yesterday, and I didn't want to be. So last night, I think we've been through it all. I took Max for a walk, and I came back, and I didn't put the telly on, really, and I didn't put the radio on. I was just sat. Did a couple of videos, as you know, and I was just out of it, tired, because I'm not getting any sleep in this place at the moment. It's terrible, and the weed smoke last night was awful, and you can smell it in my flat. It's stale. The flat smells of stale weed, and I don't smoke weed. The smells of it, it's horrible. I'm old and I'm wrinkly, right? Somebody, but why would you keep texting and trying to ring me if you think I'm old and ugly? 2 days ago, somebody asked me for pictures. They wanted pictures of my cleavage, of breast cleavage, and they want pictures of me. So I thought, well, fuck it, you know. If they want pictures, they can have pictures. I've got pictures on Facebook. They probably picked them anyway. So I sent them about 3 or 4 pictures, and I'm not fat. I'm far from it. Do you know what I mean? I'm not fat, as in enormous. And so what if anybody is large? It doesn't really matter. You go for the person and personality inside, not their size and what they look like. There's many people being attracted to someone that's very, very large because they've got a bubbly personality, right? So this is a pathetic person that just... I never see their face, so I'd like to see their face and their physique. Because they send pictures of other people because they're too scared to show their own self. So I sent 3 or 4 pictures, and I was watching the news yesterday, the news, Sky and BBC News. And of course I've cut some of my hair off. So you've got blondes with hair like that, little curly bits underneath. And, you know, there was an Asian lady with her hair, the length of my hair now. And, you know, I thought, yeah, great. I like seeing doubles of myself on television. I'll never get on television. And I've seen people with worse teeth than me, especially on 4 in a bed. And if anybody remembers the Jeremy Kyle show, which I did try to get on before poor Jeremy Kyle got axed off the television, off that show, I was trying to get on there. And his personal assistant had asked me to give her phone numbers, and I said I wanted to go on the Jeremy Kyle show by myself, but they said no, you need to tell us who and what's going on. So anyway, he got axed off the Jeremy Kyle show. So it's me that wanted to go on a chat show, and I still do. I'd like to tell my story. I'd like to have one of those little microphones on and tell people what's happened so that they're educated and it doesn't happen to them. But someone is preventing me from becoming successful because now they're saying I'm old, I'm ugly, I'm wrinkly. And I'm sure lots of old, ugly, wrinkly people anyway do go on television, don't they? I mean, the royal family are in their 60s and 70s, and the Queen's 95. Does she worry that she's old and wrinkly? Because we all are old and wrinkly at 95. Does she go around worrying what people think? No. So, back to these photos, and yeah, I told you I kept seeing doubles of myself on the television. And Jeremy Kyle show used to have people with no teeth, one front tooth, black teeth. He had a girl's teeth fixed that were like stepping stones. She had like Bugs Bunny front teeth. He got them fixed for her. You see, the first thing obviously I'm going to do if ever I come into money is obviously give money to people that need it, donate some to charity, give some to I was a kid, and they haven't been. It's just been left like this, which is appalling. And my nose, where I haven't been able to breathe through it since I was a kid, and I've just been left like that with a broken nose that I can't breathe through properly. Just been left. It's disgusting, it's appalling. I get on with my life, struggling to breathe, and with teeth that are too big for my mouth, and they are obstructing my sinuses. I live with it, because no one could be bothered to help me when I was a kid. So you can all fuck off with your bullying, because I don't really give a fuck. It's not my fault, and I like the way I look anyway, because I do. So you can all, the bullies can jog on. I don't really give a fuck about your opinion. So I just wanted to tell you that 53 is not old and wrinkly. There's still life in the old dog yet. Alexa, how old is Boris Johnson?
Boris Johnson is 57 years old.
So Boris Johnson is 57 years old, 4 years older than me, and he's running the country. So much for old and wrinkly. When somebody over 50 is running the United Kingdom, so you can shove that up your jacksie as well. I am now going to finish my coffee. I'm going to get on with the rest of my day, trying to make people laugh and entertain them with my balloons, whilst people are being cruel and nasty, and the whole road sounds like it's a dog pound. It sounds like Battersea Dogs Home down this road, because everybody just leaves their dogs to bark on the balcony, especially when I came back home from the field last night. There was a dog like Max barking right up on the top floor, and it wouldn't stop. It does sound like Battersea Dogs Home down here. And I'm sorry if my singing sets dogs off. There's plenty of other people's voices that set dogs off as well, I'm sure there is. Right. And you shouldn't be listening to people having private conversations or recording private videos in their flat. You shouldn't be listening to them. And if the flat is that badly unsoundproofed that people can actually hear me speaking, because every time someone speaks to me they say, "Crystal, speak up, I can't hear you," then how are they listening to my singing and listening to what I'm saying? What you say in your flat is private. Nobody should be able to listen to that. Anyway, guys, to get on with the rest of my day, try not to let things get me down. I am an attractive, successful woman. See you later.